Well, today was a big surprise. This is Friday the 13th, so I was really not expecting this real big impulse that we saw basically on most cryptocurrencies. That has not been the case for stocks, traditional stocks. For example, on my Nvidia and Apple predictions, both of those charts are still 100% correct because I was not expecting an impulse on those charts. That's not what we got on traditional stocks, but here on crypto, at least on Bitcoin and Solana, which we'll be reviewing in a very short time, we got this massive surprise, very powerful uptrend, basically all the way up to 60k, something like that. We were, remember, in 58k. The volatility in these past days, especially since the last week ended, for example, coinciding with this green circle that I got here for the 8 and 9 of September. We got these impulses on both days, with the 9 being especially strong. And we got another very strong impulse today, Friday the 13th, and I was, like I said, was not really expecting these guys. In fact, this is a part of this circle, red circle, meaning that we were expecting a downtrend today. That can still happen tomorrow because we got 2 days, alternative days, so it could happen tomorrow. In that case, it will be a correction, kind of a cool down correction from this very big impulse, basically $2,000, even probably more than that, on this big movement right here today. And the reason why it was lining up for correction, it was because, Friday the 13th, is always a very, very interesting day. There's a lot of symbology behind this. Lots of big important events tend to happen on this date. Maybe, like I was saying, this doesn't mean that we are on the green now because we could see a correction tomorrow. But given that we also have very big impulses probably coming in these days, 15 or 16, 19 or 20, and the 24, these days could be the price go even higher maybe than it's currently at. Maybe at 62k, something like that. I don't know. I don't really care about the price. All I really care about is the actual trends for the day. And very powerful, guys, very powerful uptrend. Now let's check out Solana. Let's check out how Solana did. And you can see that this impulse is very similar in Solana. They dip kind of harder in the first hours compared to Bitcoin, but nonetheless the impulse is very strong as well. Maybe not that significant in terms of the price, but nonetheless we also have a very sweet impulse that we were not expecting. In the case of Solana, I was expecting more volatility, symbolizing this yellow circle for the 13 today. I was expecting volatility, and that's exactly what we got, but I was actually expecting that volatility to be downtrending because the next circle tomorrow is going to be a correction. We are expecting a correction, or could happen also an impulse because that day is shared by another green circle. So that day tomorrow is also going to be very volatile. It could also be a disappointing day in the sense that we can get a range, but I don't think so, considering how volatile this month has been ever since it started. You can see just up and downs. The price just jumps and then just dramatically dumps. It's been all like this in this entire month. There's barely any ranges in the day. There's not a single day where range actually dominated for the entire day. So maybe tomorrow is going to be a very volatile day. Very volatile. It's kind of like, for example, the 10th of September or the 11th, where we saw a very powerful dip and then a very powerful impulse. Anyways, guys, this is very interesting. This changes basically. This doesn't change the entire thing, because remember that when I made my first videos about these predictions for Bitcoin and Solana, I think it was when I was reviewing Bitcoin, I told you all that everyone knows that September is a very bad month for finances and crypto especially. but I was really getting some readings that I was sensing some energies that this month could be very interesting at the very least. So we could see some surprises. Maybe this month, September, could actually be the exception to the rule that has happened so far with Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. That just it basically spells doom, a red month. Maybe this time it could be different, or at least it could be not that dramatic, could be not that corrective in that sense. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to share this with you because it's a very big surprise. I'm sure you are enjoying it, these profits, but as always, be sure to secure those profits and keep on moving, because this doesn't end right here. I mean, we're expecting more volatility, probably very powerful downtrends in these specific red circles that I got. So be prepared, especially for tomorrow, guys. Be prepared, because both Bitcoin and Solana, both of them are sensing this day to be very, very interesting. 14th of September. So I invite you all to subscribe, share, and like, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Take care.